Yesterday, we were talking about poll questions submitted by the audience, which we love. We love your suggestions. Even if I don't use them, they're a great jumping off point for conversation. And there was a guy, I think from Missouri, who wanted to ask as a poll question, is there more to the story of the guy who fell overboard and survived from the cruise ship?
Wait, is there more?
Well, I have more detail on it in front of me now.
Do you? What do you do? He you'll remember bamboo or something.
You'll remember that is that what he said?
I think so.
Where would he have found bamboo?
It's like there were things floating
like
in the water. There were things floating in the water.
Wait, what's
that?
that expression? Flotsam and Jetson or
flotsam?
It's like flotsam and Jetson.
There is
like a license plate went by and he
Lunchbox.
took a bite out of it or something. No, I have a little more detail on this because I quickly said yesterday, my cynic gene, I think there's got to be more to it.
My mother immediately texted me and was like, there's got to be more.
All right, it's Thanksgiving. This is the Carnival Valor. They are at sea only one day.
Okay.
3,756 passenger cruise ship. I don't know if it was at capacity. They left New Orleans. They're going to Cozumel, Mexico.
Okay.
He's a 28-year-old guy. His name is James Grimes. He'd been traveling with his parents and siblings on a 5-day cruise. Family last saw him the night before at 11 p.m. But by 10:45 on Thanksgiving morning, when there was no sign of him, the family notified the crew, according to the Coast Guard. At 8:10 p.m., more than 9 hours after his family reported him missing, a passenger tanker spotted the man near the mouth of the Mississippi River and alerted the Coast Guard. They found him struggling in the water, waving frantically, trying to keep his head above the surface. When the crew of the MH-60 Jayhawk helicopter lifted him out, he was in shock, had mild hypothermia, was extremely dehydrated. His family described him as an exceptional swimmer.
I bet.
They say that he treaded in 65 to 70 degree water for hours. He was lucky the water was that warm.
Yeah.
Withstanding rain, 20-knot winds, and 3 to 5 foot waves in the Gulf of Mexico,
winds?
Where bull sharks and black tip sharks are common. The case is extraordinary, according to the Coast Guard. The survival instinct, the will to survive, is just crazy. In 2019, 25 people fell overboard. Only 9 of them were rescued.
The thing about it is you fall overboard unless someone sees you fall. I mean, I guess if someone sees you fall overboard, then you know where they are. But no one saw him fall overboard, so he couldn't have been faking it because of where he was. They would know where he was, how many hours before that was where you know what I'm saying? Like to
map out?
Right.
Yeah, like they did with that airplane MH370.
Got to triangulate the position
exactly.
With the tides.
Yep, you got to hurry.
Right.
You got to hurry
and
in a case like this.
And the current.
So the railings, I've only been on one cruise.
I've been on a couple cruises.
The railings have got to be 42 inches tall. There was contemplation.
Yeah, I feel like they're, so you don't topple. You would have to try to topple.
They say it's recklessness or an intentional act. That people just don't fall off cruise ships.
I agree with that.
They got to be, and mostly drunk.
Right.
Mostly booze plays a role. Got to be reckless or be intentional. So I don't know. Family says he's an exceptional swimmer. He's a relatively young guy at 28.
So are we just now saying this was the truth? There's no more to it. It's a miracle.
Maybe it's a miracle.
Okay.
Maybe it's a miracle.
Okay.
What do I know?